Welcome to Mega Talk, and still the talk show in boxing. Tyson Fury, I was looking through some of the videos and I noticed on Boxing King Media, Tyson Fury was on there and he was having a short conversation with Boxing King Media ahead of his fight, which happens next week against Francis Ngannou. He was there and he was explaining he was just chilling out and sunbathing. He explained that by the time the fight comes around, it will be 12-week camp of training. And he was explaining that they had done a lot of work and he had lost a lot of weight. He explained that Francis Ngannou, people are saying he's not even in Tyson Fury's league, but Tyson Fury tries to explain that Francis Ngannou, even though he's not a boxer, he's an MMA fighter, so he will still have ability to box and punch. And he explains that, listen, this guy is not like a YouTube boxer. This guy is a world champion in his own right. And they then brought up, I think it was his dad that was saying that Francis Ngannou didn't look good on the pads when Iron Mike Tyson was working with him, saying that he's not going to be that good. But as Tyson says, he made a quote from one of the films, pads no hit back. So it doesn't matter how good you look on the pads, it's not the pads that's hitting back. I would prefer to use the Bruce Lee terminology one when he says boards don't hit back. But either way, it's not the training what's going to take you through. It is going to be the boxing, the fighting on the night. He explains and he says that everything really that is given to us is given by God. He explains that this fight here is happening because God has willed it, and we don't know what is on God's mind, but he knows what's on our mind. He is the one that is in control. And every time I hear like Tyson Fury speak like this, is like it's the time when he's contemplating, he's sitting back and he's having a serious conversation. You can really sit down, you can really listen to what Tyson Fury's saying. It shows the real Tyson Fury. But he then went on to say that his family, he's fighting for his family. He then went on to go on and say that he didn't really care what people's opinions were, about what people thought. He says, whether it's good or bad when he says that. He says, because a lot of people hide behind the keyboards of the computer, and we all know these kind of people. Opinions don't mean nothing. But we know that next week is going to be an odd week for fighting. I see it more as an event. I see it more as a spectacle. The people who love the great UFC fighters are going to be looking to Ngannou. The people who love the great boxing fighters will be watching Tyson. And really, it doesn't really matter who wins according to a lot of people. To me, it's very, very important. To me, as I've always said, I'd like to see Tyson defend the heavyweight championship of the world against a boxer. But let's hope that after this one, it's going to be announced that Tyson Fury will be fighting Alexander Usyk. Let's hope that after this fight that will happen. There'll be no injuries and both men come out safe. I still don't think it's going to happen in December. They reckon that the fight between Tyson Fury and Usyk will be December, but there's all rumours of how many weeks Usyk says that he wants to train, and there's misunderstandings of how long he actually meant. But put that aside, I don't think it will happen just before Christmas because it's going to be too short a preparation time for Tyson Fury. And this one, as we all know, is the big one. This one is for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. It's all the belts. And there's not been an undisputed champion since Lennox Lewis. And this will be the first four-belt champion. So yes, we know that this one's an important one. But let's look out. The event's going to take place now. We might as well just go right ahead and see what happens. And let's hope that it will happen with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury next. You've been listening to Mega Talk. Please remember to subscribe, give us some comments, and listen out for the next one, which is coming up soon. Thank you.